Whenever you find yourself when you're creating, a lot of times we get in that mode of, oh, I got to stay here until it's done. I got to, you just focus the next 24 hours drawing, writing, whatever it is. The good guys, the good ones, the powerful artists, writers, creators, they understand and appreciate the importance and the power of walking away from the work. Um, I've talked to you before about zooming in and zooming out on your work. You know, sometimes when you're trying to get something going, you're doing fine detail. Yeah, we're going to zoom in real close, real close, and get that perfect line on the eye. And you can get to a point where you've got all this space working right up close. But all of a sudden, people with experience know you've accomplished what you've accomplished. Now it's time to step back. Step back here. Pull it back. See if it's working. Is it reading? Does it work? Even step away. From across the room. Read it. I'm from the screen. I'm now 5 feet away. And if it still reads, I've done my job as an artist, or as a designer at least. You need to do that. You need to pop in and out. Really get up close, push it back, see if it's working. Constantly, you'll get lost in the love of the creation. Absolutely. You'll go, it's so fun painting, and then maybe a little over here. Oh, that's working. And they call that making love. You're making love to your work. Great. You got to pull back. And then you got to get a little analytical, a little objective, and say, okay, is it working? Is it all working? Slow down. You know what? Because if it works here, sometimes when you pull back, all of a sudden it's not doing what it wants to do. And I did some work this morning on this. And I kind of wish I had recorded it because there are a lot of things I came across. I got lost in the hair. And all of a sudden, it's so great, so much fun. Then I pulled back and then I realized, ooh, there's a little too much detail in this area. A little too much detail in this area. And then I started adding some shading later on. Oh, it was fun. And then I pulled real far back like, oh, I really wanted everyone to focus on the face. That's where I want the viewer to look, not all this. This is fine and dandy and I can look at it, but really want them looking here, right on that face. And that's a mistake that can happen when you just are too up close too long.